Cooking with Caidos. Caidos in the kitchen. This is where we see Caidos creating builds. I like cooking with Caidos, but it can be Caidos in the kitchen. Kitchen obviously spelt with a C. Cooking with drugs. Mate, we keep that chat off stream. He's a cooker. He's a cooker. He's a cooker and a looker. So Caidos has created a build that he wanted me to see, because he knows I'm a bit, a little bit, like the fringes of meta. Caidos is in the kitchen and Caidos is cooking for me a build with the Dravidians. Now, he's playing against King Kong, who's his favorite Civ minions. So this could be a little bit of an interesting game. I'm really excited to see it here. Now, I've got to give some early initial thoughts before we get into the game. This is the first time I've seen the build. It's been kept secret from me. The only thing I knew is it was a Dravidian-based one. So I know Caidos loves infantry, and I know Caidos loves early aggression. So I kind of hope we're going to see like a super early barracks, but I don't know how effective it'll be with Dravidians. So my next thing is I reckon this could be like an all-in men-at-arms style play. With that 200 wood you get and the cheap attacks, I think this could be a bit of a Dravidian push. But let's see how we go. So Caidos, oh, no barracks. Okay, it's not an insta barracks play. Sad, but we can work on it. So Caidos is the Dravidians in red versus King Kong. The good luck, have fun is dropped. That's always, you get extra points for that in my book. And the good luck, have fun has been returned with the space. So that's the second best way of returning it. The best way is without the space because it saves your APM. And a nice little, you have my favorite Civ. So I always love a bit of chat. King Kong says nice. Oh, cute. Oh, I like King Kong. It's nice when we don't have toxic players like the one that TDI just destroyed. And everything's pretty standard so far. So the cooking hasn't begun. I love the insta barracks. So fun fact, Caidos, I played Lith on the ladder this morning because I wanted to insta barracks like you do and get those militia out. But my opponent was Mayans. So because he got insta-loom, I decided insta-barracks wasn't worth it. Ooh, struggler. Okay. Okay. Now we're cooking. This is unusual. And the milk cup being built. Okay. And a Ville's going forward. So, building a house. Yep, we don't want to get pop cap. So we're going to need to bring in 40 more wood until we can build a... And we haven't quite found our sheep yet. Oh, disaster. Yep, well done. Oh, we're building a mill. Okay. Okay, so it's just it's like a walling house. Bring the boar in. Really nice. Okay. But we're on wood early. So it's mill before lumber camp. Interesting, interesting. And King Kong coming forward. So King Kong getting a bit of scouting early. And oh, he sees the mill. Like, this is huge, right? You're sitting there and you're like, what is this guy doing? Like, how did he make 1750? What a cooker. Gonna open with the mill. He's confused as all hell. Is he doing a fast castle something? Don't know. Ville just pulling in the wood. Oh, is this a fast castle? I don't know. A roomy fast castleable. Getting the boar in, which is nice. This is good. I like how King Kong has come forward and scouted. And he's kind of making a penis shape with the new map. Anyway. I promised to make these things family friendly and I've already screwed it up. We've got one deer in. A roomy unneat, Tim. You are correct. And we see the scout. And nice little bit of micro controlling the hill. And I reckon just push the deer. Yeah, go for it. Now he's off the hill. You can engage. Yep, trade that HP. We're on gold. Oh, we're 2 wood short. With me daddy's soldiers. Oh, shit, I love it. No, pull back. Excellent. Excellent. Now, is that the HP advantage? 6 versus 9. Yep. Well done by Caidos. But he has been delayed on getting the deer in, which is quite interesting. That was a good little King Kong forcing good engagements, but also making sure he kept his scout alive. And Caidos going to get his scouting, but he's up to feudal. So very similar times, both a tiny little bit of idle TC, but that was an active Dark Age. And we're all on wood. So it's all about getting to 175 wood, hey? 6 on food on the berries. And I think it's going to be... Oh, we get the 250... So we get the 200 wood when we go up. So we could drop double barracks. And what are we thinking about over here? This looks like scouts. It's very much like scouts. Double racks with Caidos of food. I reckon it's got to be double racks, right? Surely. The farm transition is going to be hard, but we've got 400 food here. We've still got a 500 food here, and we're going to gold. So, but we haven't queued up any militia yet. Oh, this is fascinating. This is so fascinating. We've got a barracks, and it's got to be scouts, right? Is it skirms? It's paranoid. Instant supplies! Oh! You gotta get him cheap. You gotta get him cheap. Gotta get him cheap. No loom. Interesting. King Kong's gone up with no loom. And he's got a cube behind one villager, and it is a stable opening. So we've got instant supplies, because the barracks techs are cheaper, and we've got instant men-at-arms. Oh, no! How does that happen? We've got a 1 HP scout alive. Oh, Shadow. Double racks. Here we go. Men-at-arms. Lumbercamp coming down. Yeah, his 18 pop timing's quite interesting. 18 pop, no loom. You've got an 18 pops. That's quite impressive. Obviously, it's the Armenian economy coming into play. And... Oh, men-at-arms. I mean, these things are no joke. If you can get the armor on them, they're quite hard to deal with. Oop. Did the one from, like, the back kill it? One of the ones at the front. Man, it isn't exceptionally early for two barrack men-at-arms. So these are cheap men-at-arms too. What's happening here? Walls. Okay, nice little walls. Protecting this part of economy. And still scouts. Supplies, pays off. I'm going to trust your maths on that one, Shadow. Not my strong point. But gold is exposed. Yeah. This is a pretty horrible map gen for King Kong. Like, just hit down his stable possibly. But oh, we're just keeping that. And is there going to be an overchop? Oh, he's going to get walled in. Oh no, no. Very good by Caidos. But like, oh no! There's only one villain in the TC. He's got the men-at-arm in. Idle eco. Oh, this is great. And what's happening at home? We're idling our TC not that much, and our barracks are at 52% efficiency. We're on 9 men-at-arms. We are out of berries now, which does make a difference. Just traded army a little bit there. That's fine. And like this is super problematic for King Kong. Like, He's gonna come try wall him in again. But he's left the one tile gap. Oh! The men-at-arms on not I don't know if that's Caidos in particular. Market. But look at this, like 5 farms. We can drop a 6 farm shortly. I think like we've got like this is huge, right? We're denying gold, get the kill, pull these guys out. Excellent. Been very, very patient with his scouts here, King Kong. Very patient. And walling up on the woodline too. Joy is my goal. Imagine being out of a water market. Well, there it is. There's the market. And, you know, things are looking alright here. Now, the scouts have 0 upgrades, so this isn't a bad fight for Caidos. He needs to garrison the TC. Well, the scouts did better than I thought they were going to do there. King Kong's defended quite well. He's pulling the weak scout out. That's really, really good. But you can get this one. Nice. Yeah, just the addition of 1 spear, and the economy should be able to afford it. And the blacksmith coming in. And we've got 2 boys on the hill. So this is the first time the build was used on the ladder. So he's cooking as he goes. Which is the best way to cook, if you ask me. I think it's just like, if you know they're going scouts, you add 1 spear. The point is men-at-arms. Oh, sorry, I apologize, Caidos. I apologize. I take it back. I'd definitely tower this gold, though. He's on his way to Castle Age! What the hell? How much market abuse did I miss? Whoa. Nice. And, man, does King Kong just get to the market and go, holy shit, what's going on? But again, his scouts have got a lot of value. He's getting forging. Both players getting forging. There's a nice eco advantage here for King Kong. Oh, we're pretty nicely walled here. Is that a gap? I don't think so. No. Sorry. Is that a gap? No. A gap. Maybe. No, fully walled. Can't get any damage. Just scout for nothing. Good axe. Excellent. Man, I hate, like, trying to repair palisades on, like, a gold mine. It's so hard to click it. And Castle Age is in, and King Kong's got Castle Age on his way in as well. Man, if we had, like, 15 longswords, we can start melting TCs. Gambesons. Advance. Very good. And you just keep going forward with the men-at-arms. Yep. Perfect. Just let them engage you. And doubling down, tripling down on the stables. We're going all in knights. Bloodlines coming in. And the gold diggers getting out of dodge. Has he found a gold somewhere? Is that where he's going? Yeah. He's gonna go 3 stable knights, but gold is gonna be an issue. And he's just lost 4 gold as well. And hitting down the blacksmith. We're at 13 longswords. It's a menacing number. How many knights? He's not going to be able to make many knights. And the market's pretty much tanked already. So 4 knights and first armor. Lack of pikes does give him this capability. Oh, if you could deny armor, that would be huge. I don't think, you know, with 3 repair bills. But it's like, alright, I've got my 2 knights. I'm going to try and take this engagement, but there's quite a lot of longswords. Hey, superhero, how you going? Welcome in. Quite a lot of longswords. They're getting pretty good value there. We're only down to... Yeah, the longswords are doing it. They've got the Gambeson's tech, they've got first armor, first attack. Now these are only 1 armor knights. Jeez, that knight's got 6 kills. How did that happen? Oh man, they disappeared. They're not doing it. Yeah! This should be a longsword off. That's cheating. Oh, monkeys. That's fine. I'm happy again. Love how Caidos is in Castle Age enforcing this type of pressure. Yeah, pretty good micro. Definitely playing against a 1700 this time, Caidos, and not a 1200 like Holland. Okay. Come and clap me one. But the Monk Edition is pretty nice. Oh, get him in. Oh, huge. 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 And he's attacking the one that means nothing. Excellent. But that monk should delay everything. I think he pulls out on that, and longsword's going forward. Scouts on auto scout. Yep, we lose a monk. I lose a knight here. We lose another knight. No, but that's fine. And Monka's coming down here. We've got second armor in. Second armor would be nice. Nothing but men at arms. Caidos is cooking. Oh! That's so much economy. Gonna take that fight. Huge. Oh, fortified church. Smart. Protecting the base. Damn, maybe you can't do this against Armenians. Iron casting. It's a nice little tech. Oh, it's a race. It's a race. Oh. That one relic already doing a bit of work. Like really good knight numbers here. Oh man. I think this one's an unfortunate. Going to be maybe a GG there, maybe not. Caidos doesn't quit that easy. Three racks. 3 longswords. 7 knights. More monkeys. Come on. Show me what you got, King Kong. Oh, it calls the GG. Okay. So, Caidos' lunch break's probably over. But there's 2 more wrecks I want to get to from cooking with Caidos. Bear with me, I'll load up game 2. Game 3 as well. So the idea is we just want to see how the build develops. So it's less superhero about like whether the game's winnable or not, and more about how this build is developing and having this just all-in men-at-arm play. So we've got Caidos in teal this time. The Shadow Crystallux teal. against Owen Gold in red, and it's against Berbers. So, excellent, Caidos. I'll try and well, you'll be able to catch the VOD anyway. Get a lot of love there. So this is against a slightly lower elo player, against a Civ that's maybe going to find it a little bit harder to defend. And going to be an interesting little game. Owen pushing his sheep already, and Caidos. Now, are we going to still do that one to wood? Yep. Caidos should find his sheep. They're actually quite close to each other. The proximity is quite good for Caidos. When you're being aggressive, you actually want to be right on your opponent's face. So we'll see what's happening here. Dark Age, a bit boring. But let's have a look. Forward gold again. It's actually quite a nice little wallable base here. Bang, bang, bang. Like, that's really snug. That's really, really snug. Man, I'd love to get this base. How do I get me one of these? Jesus Christ. Wow. We've got a back gold here. We've got a kind of forward side berries, a few different wood lines. Doesn't matter. Got the mill down. Got the one on wood. And we're pushing deer. So Owen hasn't gone forward. He's gone and just grabbed all 3 deer. Please don't push the 3rd deer. Greedy boy. Greedy, greedy boy. And that gives Caidos a bit more food to play with. So I think King Kong was really good at picking up something unusual was going on, putting pressure on, reading the play. Troll deer. Troll ostrich. But Caidos is probably going to play a bit more on his terms this time. So all 3 deer in at 15 pop. That's actually pretty impressive. And he's still going to be able to scout. That's fine. And Caidos, is he going to have the food to go up? Should be able to force drop. Get loom, and we've got 300 food here. Yeah, that's fine. He'll be up. And he's going to scout, and just passing. They're both running into the wrong pockets of space, though. That's unfortunate. And Caidos is on his way up for 18 pop. And Owen's going to be doing 19 pop plus loom. So again, King Kong went up with that loom, got up that little bit faster. And just doing a little bit of scouting. And 2 lumber camps. This is scouts. Now, really important with the barracks where we place it. And it's going out the back. But Caidos is about to find the TC. Ooh. And Owen's not really found him yet either. This is, yep, quite a... There you go. You got to see the gold. Pivot around the gold. You know that's a 7 tiler. You know the base is going to be. And Owen is going to see a house. So they find each other at similar times. See that. Oh, the barracks is built there. So the bills can go to gold, but understand. Supplies and men-at-arms clicked in on the same rack. And we see a slightly late racks, but not too bad for Owen, and an archery range. So opening archers. Interesting. What has he seen that made him want to open archers? He's seen the gold now. You probably like, there's quite a few on gold there. What's going on? And town watch this time around. Interesting, interesting. So we've got a couple of skirms straight off the bat. Opening trash. It's meta, guys. It's absolute meta. Again, we've got a nice deniable goal. So Ecotech's coming in. I'm just looking to play the macro game. Men at Arms coming through. Things looking quite a lot cleaner this time around. Caidos has got just that extra deer, I think, makes a huge difference. He's got a bit more food, can go to the lumber camp earlier. So things have just gone his way a little bit more. And the scout sees the men at arms. Pulls back. And an archer coming in, single archer. Well, if we can pinch a skirm or two here, that would have been huge. And production's pretty nice. Idle TC is creeping up a little bit. Might have been housed. But here we go. And blacksmith coming in. Interesting. Or if you could get that archer. But getting around, getting out the back. This is nice damage. Idle eco. And just, yeah, fighting down here. Oh, that's nice. We'll remember that one. And if we can get the scout, that's pretty big. Nice. And getting a little bit of value. Killing the scout's nice, but we've lost all our men at arms. Oh, you can just pinch that. Surely just kill the archer. That's his one killing unit. That's great. And blacksmith's still denied. It's a good bit of men at arms pressure, and here more men at arms. I miss them. They looped their way around. Owen didn't miss them. But Eco's just a bit of a mess here. So you can see that idle economy is really adding up for Owen. So Caidos doing a really good job at keeping his economy running. And the men at arms are coming in. This is really nice. So looking at the eco, gold's probably a little bit imbalanced right now, but we're going more to gold. And just getting a few more farms down would be nice. Finish the blacksmith, but group 2 coming in, and Owen's going to react. Deletes the stable. Just really good pressure here from Caidos. Just keeping it on the front, keeping in front of him. Keep it like it's a micro battle here for the skirms. The men at arms can run a bit free. So what's things looking like at home? Here comes the economy to fix everything. And are we going to see the gold evaporate into food? That should hopefully get dropped into a farm. And the stone will disappear. Oh, getting an eco upgrade. That's nice. Just making more men at arms, keeping the pressure on. So Owen is struggling here. He hasn't been able to get to gold. Has dropped the market. Has 20 on food, but they're all in these berries, which are about to expire. There's a hole here. There's a hole here. There's a hole here. We're in. We're in. Is that a GG moment? Is that just like, fuck? Nah, it gets out. Skirms are... Oh, and as he does that, he hits the skirms. And we're on the market. Now, the skirms have got a little bit more tickling power now, because they've got, fletching. So that's going to be really interesting. It's just so much idle economy. It's really adding up. So Caidos just behind in resources collected, despite being a few bills behind, despite not getting the eco upgrades at the same time. So it's really important, and you know, just putting that pressure on. And like, look at this. We're now on 11 farms. Macro's looking really good. Gold's just going to be such a big issue for Owen. He's doing a good job at keeping the skirmishers alive. And tries to transition to gold. The feed's actually looking okay if we can drop a few more farms, but yeah, just dropping a tower inside the TC range. Interesting. Smart. Very smart, actually. You'll get the tower up before the blacksmith goes down, which is good. Yep, blind open against, yep. Caidos. But again, getting some value here, just been a real menace. Blind skirm opening is really interesting. But hey, pays off, it pays off. Reveal trying to help punch it down. Now, oh, look at this economy. That's getting going. Fletching coming in. So it's a bit of an interesting position here. Who's going to be first to Castle Age? Caidos just committing deep into the men-at-arms. Get the fuck. It is a nice little snug base, and I think Owen's had a good base to defend, but yeah. These continual to... Oh no, disaster. Is he going to get in? Oh, almost. Two armies working him around the base, putting the pressure on at all times is really, really, really impressive. And Owen's actually responded really well, I'd say. Like 25 seconds of idle TC time with this much pressure on your face. Making army, controlling army, not losing army. He's been doing an incredible job. He's been dragged all over the place. And Caidos is about to... Oh, they're going to click up at such similar times. Owen just slightly ahead. Ever so slightly ahead. And going to archers. Gonna be a crossbow play. And we're catching up to the skirms here. Now armor is in and forging is in. That's nice. We've got a handy number of men-at-arms here. About to become longswords. Oh, if you can snipe that, nah. Good army control. Keeping everything alive. Keeping the skirms over here. And it's just one of those games where all the action is here. And the eco's just set up so nicely. Men-at-arms. That's crazy. Oh, dragging the skirm so far out of position. There's only 3 archers. Oh, 2 wood left on that tree. And Castle Age in, and Castle Age in, and immediate longswords, immediate gambesons, squires, armor, all the techs flying in. Crossbow, bodkin, wheelbarrow. There, the villagers can walk away faster. Squires is a huge tech, actually. Just keep the units alive. These boys are going to become so chonky now. So chonky. 3 pierce armor. On the stone, interesting. We've got some stoners. University, we're going to go for ballistics. All right, good response from Odd. I don't mind it. Oh, he killed all the scabs! He got the armor and the upgrades and just destroyed them. And now we've got 5 archers chasing a ball of longswords, and this is what's scary, is that they're coming behind. I think you can drag everything out of position and the siege workshop's coming down. Walling up down here. I have to say, Owen's reactions have been very impressive. The way he sees how the game is going. And can't quite afford ballistics. He can afford ballistics. Yep, there it is. Bang. Siege workshop on the hill. Man, if these things have arson, they're going to melt the TC. Fall back. Oh no, the lion's in pursuit. You always got to kill the lion. But the archer's going to get cleaned here. What archers? Down to 10. That's huge. That is huge. The longsword's doing it. There's a mangonel coming. APM must be through the roof here. Both players. Mangonel on its way. Oh, the cheap siege for Dravidians just makes a huge... That just makes this push so easy. Not so easy, but you know. And that idle eco, the way he's managed his eco. This is going to be pancake. It's a pancake. Oh! And a castle. Oh! Man, he can't... He's got to micro the... Oh, Deadvilles. Yeah, he had to micro the mangonel down, but I don't think he's got the army to fight this. And there's going to be another mangonel on the way. Army goes down. There's only 5 vills building this, and they're all under... Mangonel kills that. Oh, this is going to be tight. 50%, 70%. Oh, this is going to be so tight. We're in the economy. We're killing vills left, right, and center. And we're in. And the castle's denied. You don't even need the mangonel. Oh, man. And all the vills are just going to sit idle under the TC. Is he just going to run them at the castle and try and get it down? I think so. Castle's at 78%, 68%. Oh, man. But there's just too much army. There's just way too much army. Oh, dude. Fighting with the vills. Smart. Caidos has got 21 longswords. Oh, the mangonel survives. It's 35 eco to 52. The GG's called. Well played, Caidos. He's cooking. He is cooking. Woohoo! Excellent. Excellent, excellent. Look at that. Army high 35. Just destroyed the eco. I mean, like, props to Owen. That was really, really good defense, I think. But Caidos just was on the front foot and was able to overwhelm the entire time. Look at the APM on these boys. Woo-hoo. All right. Looking with Caidos as a final chapter. So, not a final chapter. I don't think it's finished, but it has a 3rd chapter for today. So let's have a look at the 3rd one. Now, what's happened is Caidos started cooking this, and our macro king Matthew came in and has helped tweak the build slightly. So this is the most up-to-date version of the build, the most tweaked version of the build. And we see Caidos versus Jonas. Jonas in blue. Is the Jonas Brothers? They sing a song about being blue. I don't know. Caidos in red. And, you know, we know this is going to be a slightly different build. So, what will we see? 7th Ville going to wood? We're going to be an extra ville on wood. How are we going to adjust things here? Don't know. Find out right now. 7th to boar. Oh, wow. Yep. And 7th to boar here too. Okay. This to me immediately says maybe we're looking scouts over here. 7th to boar should just be able to shift click those vills onto the boar. 8th to wood. Is it going to be 9th to wood as well? Because the food eco should run in. Let's have a look. And pushing deer already. That's excellent. And pushing deer already. Pretty equal openings for both players. And still just the one on wood. We're just there a little bit later, which is fine. I guess the key to this build is we need 200 wood for the 2 buildings. We need 25 wood for another house. And we need 170. Yes, we got the second on wood. We need 75 wood for the 175 wood for the barracks. I'm trying to do the maths, it's not working. I think 2 on wood's slightly better, personally. I think we're going to see a later mill. I think we're going to see similar time gold. But again, getting that second deer and getting to that deer quick. Oh, just going to wood now. That's a lot of food. That's an absolute lot of food. Interesting. Is this the Bengali fast castle? Oh no, the deer's reset. Disaster. And he was housed. Was he? No, he wasn't. He had to drop a house. Going to the mill a little bit later. So we've got all this food under the TC. Pushed 1 deer. And we're going to go scouting. And again, like pretty close proximity. What are we doing over here? What are we doing over here? Is this a fast castle? So I think if this is going to be a fast castle Ratho, I think that we see the Bengali player have a slightly sloppier eco management because they've gone up the ladder beyond their eco macro ability, as we see Caidos clicking up on 17 pop. Oh, that's quick. That is super fast. And no lumber camp. No lumber camp comes in feudal anyway, that's fine. This is all pretty clean from Jonas. A few issues pushing the deer, but not too many. Caidos is about to scout him. I think we're seeing fast castle. There's too many vills in queue. We've built the houses. This is definitely a fast castle Ratha play. Interesting. 21, yeah. 21 plus loom. This is actually possibly the best counterplay to it. All the vills on wood on the way up. We've got to drop that barracks pretty soon, I think. Boom, and we're only going 3. Oh, barracks with pulling the weak vill back. 3, bang across 4 on gold. Is it just going to be quick enough? This is super interesting, actually. Stone, yep. And the castle's going to go somewhere. It's got to go here, actually. Protect their wood and gold. That lumber camp was a bit of a mistake, but supplies is in. Longswords is going to be in behind it, and oh, I missed it! I missed it! There's a forward barracks. Now, is this an adaptation to noticing that this is a fast castle, or is this Caidos is cooking to a forward build? Oh, I love it. I love it. We're still a minute 40 away from feudal age, and we've got a barracks on our face, and we've got militia coming. Oh, I missed it, but that's amazing, Caidos. Too busy focusing on unimportant things. It's got a partially walled in zone. which we haven't scouted. Us could do a little bit more scouting, but I think we know where the berries are, so we're going to hit it. So, Jonas doesn't have the wood to go up. Yep, and he's off food. This is huge. You can't fast castle with this res. There's going to be no... Yep, these are dead vills. It's going to have to be a bit of market abuse to get up. And do we know he's all on stone? And a tower coming down, yep. Jonas doing all the right things for the build. Keep going down there, but he can't afford the blacksmith. I know he's got the blacksmith. Okay. I don't know, the men-at-arms can just kind of get under the tower, can't they? Now, if we got a blacksmith at home, what are we thinking? We know this is a fast castle build. But we also know that this is where his gold is. So, can we just kind of monitor his gold? Farm's coming down. He hasn't added any villagers. He's staying on 21 pop. Oh, us towering the gold is very smart. I think this is, yeah, you go up to castle age, mate. Don't worry. I'm not going to throw it all in on you. Let's harass. Let's be annoying. And let's control where the castle goes. And counter tower. Micronoding over here. And Jonas doesn't have the gold. He's got to sell. Man, this is great pressure. But unfortunately, I think this tower gets denied. And he doesn't even know it. That's just a defensive tower. That's a good reaction from Jonas because he doesn't even know Caidos is trying to cook. I think with a bit of micro, we can get this tower up. But pressure's so on. Oh, delaying that castle time so much. So he knows there's a tower being built right now, and he's just going to dive the TC, is he? Yeah. Yep. Yep. And dead bills. Dead bills everywhere. This is great. This is amazing. Oh, 6. Oh, did he lose a bill to the boar as well? And the GG's just called. The GG's called. He couldn't get to click up. And Caidos is cooking. The anti-meta, the anti-fast castle meta play. Caidos, you little machine. I love it. This is great. This is amazing. I can't wait to see how this build continues to adapt. But that was so clean. Less auto TC time. Things are a bit chaotic over here because it's a fast castle, so you're trying to put so much pressure here, and like you've got to react. But hey, that's unreal. That's an amazing little build you've been cooking, Caidos, and the fact you're pulling it off at Sous Chef Matty. The forward backs. I actually really like it because it gives you that emphasis on like that initial attack and gets rid of that walking time. It's really, really good and works really well in this situation where it's a fast castle. Just a great reaction all around. That was a fun little game, that one. I'm meant to go to statistics. Yeah. Risky build by Jonas, but well done by Caidos to take advantage, put the pressure on and kill him. Look at that clean up time. Who gets up at 8 minutes? That's unreal. Villages and yeah, 8 PM machine. Yeah, so you get men-at-arms at home, and then all that militia production is instant men-at-arms, and then you just get the flood. Yeah, that's sick. No, that's awesome. An absolute machine, Caidos. I love it. That's going to be me done for the day, guys, though. Loving a bit of cooking with Caidos, and I'm sure there'll be more to come. As I like to say it, Caidos exists, and I'll milk him. So if there's anyone you'd like me to raid, say the word. Otherwise, I might actually send it on to... it's my pleasure, Caidos, my absolute Send it to Sheffy or Fluffy Bunny. Do we have any preferences there? No, I will actually send it to Chef because it's a bit of fun. These games are always a bit much like a chef as well. Cooking like Caidos. So it's one Ron Chef. One Ron _ Chef. Excellent. We'll go say hi to Chef, you guys. Thanks for being here. Thanks for the Rex Caidos. Happy birthday, TDI. Hope you have a great day. And I'll catch you guys later on for more fun strategies and fun Rex. Blue's Clues starting next week, so we'll get some tournament Rex too. All right. Have a lovely day, guys. Bye for now, but not forever.